Roseberry Béchamel was a space scientist. Standing alone on top of his observatory, he looked out at peaceful views of the dusty seas and oceans and the mountains and the many, many craters that covered the grey and colourless moon. Each night, Roseberry would gaze through his telescope at an infinite inky sky that was filled with stars and galaxy and passing comets with flickering tails. He watched the universe around him and wondered how such a beautiful space could be so wide and wonderful. Roseberry focused his polished lens on the spinning earth covered in twirling, twisting colours and wished with all of his heart that his own quiet grey home may one day also be soaked with such noisy, sparkling hues. Roseberry Béchamel, the space scientist who lived on the moon, had an idea. He counted backwards from 10 to 1, then pressed the single grey button. Bang! He boomed off in boiling clouds of dull dust and navigated his rocket ship all the way up, up towards the whirling and twirling world far away. He blasted through space for lonely, long days until he finally arrived and landed his silvery craft onto a sun-soaked coral island covered in trees and waterfalls and mists and rainbows. Then he strapped on his equipment, a powerful modern machine, and climbed down the steps onto the squeaky, sunny sands below. The scientist flipped the switch on a super turbo vacuum cleaner and held on tight to the shivering nozzle as he sucked in every colour he could see. He sucked in all the greens from the fluttering leaves, the magentas and fuchsias from fragile flowers, yellows and ochres from the sandy beaches, even emerald from the scales of sparkling fish. Every turquoise, cyan and blue in the sky was sucked and squeezed and squashed into the shiny metal canister strapped to his bony, bent back. Drifting high, high above the chilly pink clouds in a steam-powered weather balloon, Paprika Watermelon peered down at the island through her powerful binoculars. Paprika did not like what she saw. Not at all. Every precious pigment was being looted from the land below, and all that remained was dull and grey and transparent. Paprika pumped hard on the pedals and filled the balloon with hot air. And her craft floated higher and higher until finally it blocked out the bright, burning sun. Almost immediately, the tropical world below was covered in a coat of crackling ice. Roseberry's cleaner couldn't suck in any more colour, only brittle, sharp shards of shadows which froze and cracked open the pipes of his powerful vacuum. Colour seeped, soaked, and returned into the landscape. Defeated, the strange scientist had no choice but to return home and blasted back to the moon, where he spent the rest of his quiet days gazing through the telescope, admiring the colours of the beautiful spinning world that floated and spun in the inky night sky.